Where am I? Accounts, your channel, manage videos. Okay, here we go. Let me just get over to my live here. Right on. Pop that out. And pause it. There we go. All right. So let's get this open up. Let's pop out the chat. Put it on live chat. Okay. So here's what am I public? Just make sure I'm public. Okay. What's going on here? Holy crow. The heck is that? Okay. Restore chat. There we go. Go big, go home, pop out chat, make it live. There we go. Hey, Sherry Leach, Kathleen Elijah, Pammy P.S., Willow's Garden, Joe Mama, Teresa Parmelo, Pomerlo, Barefoot Chickens and Sherry, Mary Lindsay, hi. So I almost got it. Well, first off, I had to have my talk with Bubba. That's why I had some technical difficulties, because Mel called just as I was trying to go redo the live, right? I think it was Teresa who sent me the video on how to do it, and I came so close, but he was setting it up for a gaming situation, and that wasn't what I wanted. But I did go live, and I went, I don't get it. And so I shut it off because I couldn't see a picture. But if they got my audio, they just didn't get my video. So that's, I'm one step closer. Hey, Angela. So I just talked to Bubba and Mel. And they are we're hoping they're going to come for Thanksgiving weekend, which is going to be amazing. Thanksgiving here in Canada is in October. August, September, October. It is I always thought it was the first Monday in October, but it looks like it's going to be, and this is an American calendar. Let me look at my Canadian calendar, which I never use. Let me just hang on a second here. I'll find out. I'll figure it. Woo, sorry. Nope. That was pretty nasty. Hi, Lori from Wisconsin. Renee. Wow, my feet hurt. I just finished canning 30 jars of stewed tomatoes. Still have more to do. Coffee time and put my feet up. Hello, Renee. Good for you. So I almost went live on Rumble. So it's gonna drive me nuts, but I'm gonna work on it until I can. But Bubba's gonna be here for Thanksgiving, as far as I know. Bubba's gonna be here for Thanksgiving. Oh, what did I do with my thing? Oh, there it is. So let me get some cards out. So I'm really excited about that. I cleaned up my desk now. I can't find anything. I missed your lives yesterday. Oh, that reminds me. If I buffer for a second, I'll be right back. There we go. And I have one more to send. Hang on. And now I just got to turn off the notifications. Here we go. Put it on Do Not Disturb. There we go. Sorry if I buffered out for a minute. Now, Willow's Garden said, sorry I missed your lives yesterday. Was helping a friend that was sent home on hospice after being hospitalized for 5 months with you. You mentioned that. And did you get them all settled in? Went to Giant Tiger. They had skirts on for 6 jammies, $5. Wow. Skirts here were like 12 something, and mine are falling apart. But you know what? I wear them all the time because shorts are ugly on me. I have ugly legs. And skirts make me feel actually more covered than shorts do. And then I bend over in a live stream and people go, "Oh, no, no." It's like, guys, it's a skirt. There's shorts under there. Now, if I had a pretty bottom and a lovely figure, everybody go, "Ooh," right? So I identify as having a beautiful body. Hey, Shaletta Buffett, how are you, darling? So are you Bella? That's what I need to know, Shaletta. Is that you? Is that comes in as Bella? Your Freaky Friday was so much fun. I didn't comment, but I was there. Neat to see that side of you. Well, hi, Wendy. No? Okay. Well, we had a blast. We had a blast last night. And was it last night? Yeah, today's Sunday. Normally it's Friday. But I wasn't feeling well on Friday. So I just put it for a saucy Saturday, and it came out sausage Saturday, and I was halfway through the live stream before somebody said, "Bev, it says sausage sausage Saturday." It's like, okay, but I didn't have any sausages. So where's Linda Bob? She was really like, "Where's Wendy?" when we were on our live stream last night. For now, she's in good spirits. She asked me to make a homemade German chocolate cake for her next birthday. She said she won't live to see. I remember you saying, "I refuse her." It broke my heart. Why did you refuse her? Like, are you because you don't want her to think that she's not going to make it to her next birthday, or you want to encourage her to make it to her next birthday? How are you, Wendy? Hey, Michelle. Hi, hi, hi. Oh, no, of course you couldn't. I wouldn't be able to refuse her. Of course you couldn't refuse her, right? So I think for Thanksgiving, we're going to make one of my big chickens that we dispatched this year and we grew, because the only turkey I have is a butterball and Arthur can't have butterball. And I'm going to make a crustless pumpkin pie. So basically a pumpkin pudding. And that way there's absolutely no gluten in it whatsoever. So Sherry baby, oh Sherry. So, well, I mean, I could make a pumpkin pie for Arthur too, or for Howie too, but crazy. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. Is that what you're saying, Wendy? I'm crazy for feeling so blue. So as I was saying, Howie was out on the third round yesterday, and today the belts were showing through his front skinny tires. So he said, "I don't want to die today. I'm not going to race." So he stayed to watch the last race. So he should be on his way home. I should be peeling potatoes. Hi, Bev. This is the first time I got to catch you live. Hi, Deborah Butler. How are you? Graham crackers still have, I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because when I make cheesecake, I have to buy a gluten-free graham cracker crust box. So thank you, Kathleen. I will check the IGA and see if I can get one, because if I can get one of them, that would be perfect. I would just make a gluten-free graham pumpkin pie crust. You know what I mean? And then I would buy a couple of them. You know why? Because then I could make a gluten-free apple pie crust, and then just sprinkle some on top, like a crumble on top. Well, I'm glad you're doing good. So I'm one step closer. I've got my webcam working, and I actually heard myself on audio on a blank screen. So I still have to figure out how to make OBS work. And I think what I'll do is I saved his video, because he said If you want to see how to like really set up OBS, then do it. But I mean, he's doing it for like gaming, or he was doing it for like gaming, and that was where I got left off. But I came close. Hey, Seashell, how are you, darling? Where's Linda Bop? Where's Corey? Oh, I guess I didn't share, eh? Hang on a second. Let me just share this. I'll be right back. I'm going to go over to Facebook and go into where's the, I just shared it. So it should be boycott cashless. Okay, there we go. Let's do this. Send in Messenger. I have to look around my tripod here. There's Linda. Oh, Joe's already here. Seashell's already here. Where the heck is Corey? There he is. Okay. All right, I'm back. Now I have to do this all over again. Restore chat. Pop it out. There's Linda. So like I said, I am one step closer. To live streaming on Rumble. Now, they do have community guidelines on Rumble, but they're pretty straightforward. No defamation of character. You don't slam people. You don't show pornography. That kind of stuff, right? It costs a fortune to eat and even more for pooping, damn PT. Well, hi, Raph. How are you, darling? I forgot what I was saying. I completely forgot what I was saying. Okay, sweetheart. Oh, how are the markets doing with your soaps this year? Well, I still got to figure out how to do it. But I mean, I can talk freely and uncensored there, unlike here where I can't, there's things I just can't say, right? Yes, Pam, you may have a card. Pammy PS. Whoa, wow. Those just jumped right out. Ooh, I don't know what's going on with you, Pammy PS, but we got a man holding a coin, and we have caring connections. Now, what I'm getting here, this isn't what it looks like. What I'm getting here is that it feels like somebody's trying to get closer to you through caring connections because they want something from you. That just, like, you wouldn't think that to look at this man holding a coin in caring connections, but somebody is trying to get something from you. So beware people that are posing as caring connections. I'm not saying don't trust. I am saying keep your eyes open. Okay. Hey, Queen Nee, how are you, darling? Kathleen Elijah. Hey, Ann, how are you? Wow, we're getting a full house today. Whoa. Okay, Kathleen Elijah. Wow. You got patience in the temple path. And I'm getting that you are on a journey. Kathleen, you're on a journey to the core of your faith. Even if you don't have any, you don't realize you're on a journey to the core of your faith, the very heart of your belief system. And it's taking longer than you expected. But you need to have patience because you're heading in the right direction with your faith. Okay? You just need to be more patient with yourself. You need to filter more things through love. Okay? But your faith is a journey that you're taking really seriously right now. And the goal is to be feel completely safe in your faith. Does that make sense? Because there's a feeling that right now you don't necessarily feel that protected, but you have to have patience. You're working on it and you're doing really, really well. Minnesota Farmer's Wife, how's it going? Whoa. Okay, I'm going to pull a general card for the group. Hey, it's got to be KD. Whoa. This card just came out. Oh, yeah, right. See? And I thought there was... Look at that. Just fell right out. I choose love. No matter what. We've talked about love. And love has to start from us. It has to be... You have to be able to love yourself enough to see the rest of the people you love and the world clearly. And sometimes loving yourself and seeing things clearly doesn't feel very loving. But you need to filter your reaction through love. So when you choose love, you know, this love, right? You're making a choice not to accept anything less than unconditional love. And so you have to unconditionally love yourself first. And then the scales fall off your eyes, right? You love yourself enough not to accept unacceptable behavior, unacceptable situations, unacceptable treatment from other people, even those that you love very deeply. And it's going to be a painful choice at first because you start to realize that those you've been giving your unconditional, there are people in your life that you've been giving your unconditional love to that don't reciprocate it. And I'm not telling you not to waste your love on them. I'm just telling you to be aware that when you're sending love to them, let it go. Don't give them love and hold on to it, hoping they will come back to you, because they won't. There are going to be people. This is a hard part. When you find self-love, you're gonna find people that you thought loved you, and find out that they don't understand the meaning. Do you understand? So it doesn't mean you have to stop loving them. It just means you can love them from a distance. I don't know where that came from. Thank you. I want to order 4 jars mats. Do you get credit for purchases? I get credit as long as you use all half acre. Oh, crap. What is going on with my chat here? If you use the coupon code half acre, just like that, in the, you get 10% off, and I get a 10%. I get 10%. So it's like a 20% coupon. You get 10% off. I get 10% thing. You're welcome, and thank you so very much. I'll just use my coupon code, and I will get a credit for that, and you will get 10% off. So I'm pretty sure that coupon applies for everything on the website, I do believe. Howie, how did Howie do at the races? Hi, Throwback. Patreon and never asked for a reading. Today I am asking. Okay, well, who are you on Patreon? Just so that I can recognize you. Are you Bella? But I will give you a card, absolutely. Hey, Becky. Throwback Thursday. I need an actual name. Like just your first name will do. So that I can pull a more accurate card for you. Okay? Because technically, Throwback Thursday is just a title, right? It's disgusting how people are being treated in Hawaii today. You know what? I can't even go on. I can't even talk about that. I really can't even talk about that. Doing great, better than last year. Building lots of inventory for fall and winter Christmas markets. Absolutely. Lady Jane. Really? Okay. And then Trudy. All right. Lady Jane. Wow. Throwback Thursday, Lady Jane. Okay. Throwback Thursday, Lady Jane. Nope. Throwback Thursday. Whoa, there we go. Woman holding a coin. And what I'm getting here, don't get me the wrong way, but what I'm getting here is you have a lot of concerns around money. Now, this isn't upside down, and so you have a lot of concerns around money. It's almost like there is... It's not just concerns around money. You're thinking you're being ripped off somewhere. You're feeling like somebody's ripping you off, Lady Jane. And that's all I get is like, you've got concerns around money because your money's not going where it's supposed to. Or I don't understand. I'm getting a whole bunch of mixed messages here. It's like either I'm getting a mixed message, but I'm getting that you got a lot of concerns around money and you think you're not being treated fairly somehow. That's all I can see. That's all I could see. That's all I could see. Now, who was next? Trudy. What grocery store? Yeah, the grocery stores, right. That's the thing is I'm telling people, if you can afford to, when you go shopping, pick up something extra. Always pick up something extra. My pantry is not what I would like it to be. Okay, Willow. Pam. Wow. That just flipped right out of the deck. The door to value. Now, this has many... Now, remember, folks, I'm an intuitive reader. I don't read the cards the way the directions tell you in the books. I read by what the image and your energy gives me. And it's the door to value. And in this case, Willow, Pam, Pamela, you are just realizing your worth. And we're looking at it as in dollars and cents. But as you're opening these doors, you're leaving the dollars and cents behind and you're walking into gold. Because you finally realized that your personal worth is golden and there is no dollar value on it. So you really have to pay attention to your personal worth because you're just now opening the doors to your own value. And please, please, please Don't shut the doors again. You're not doing your homework, Willows. You've got to do some journaling and some meditation because you're just peeking at your own value. You haven't even fully opened the doors yet. You're welcome, honey. More meat canning info videos. I feel uneasy about canning meats, but trying to trust the process. Trust the process. If you follow Mama Dukes, if you follow the directions correctly, A, what kind of canner do you have? And B, now I have been toying with the idea of dry canning potatoes. But I wouldn't do big ones. I would do just like bite-sized pieces or fries. I've been toying with that because I watched one lady do it and she made sense. That if you properly pressure can for your altitude, your weights, your measures, your times, the inside of that jar will get to 240 degrees. See, boil bath canning only gets the contents to 215 degrees. That's the boiling point. Pressure canning gets the contents of the jar up to 240 degrees, and that kills botulism. So I don't understand why I can't dry can potatoes. Pressure canner, no numerical gauge, you're at sea level. Okay, so you're under 1,000 feet above sea level. So you check your manufacturer's directions, but as far as I know, you should be canning at 10 pounds pressure. And as long as you follow all the instructions, make sure that you've cleaned your canner and the spout. If you have hard water or anything like that, make sure you take some steel wool to the spout and soak your baubles in vinegar to get any kind of hard scale water off and stuff like that. Make sure you properly put the proper amount of water in the canner. You lock your lid properly, you vent your canner properly, and you let it cool properly. Everything should be fine. You have to trust the process. You have to trust yourself. Hey, Nat. How are you, darling? How old? Siphoning scares you. Well, siphoning won't happen. There's two things you have to remember also. Fingertip tight. This is all I got right here. Fingertip tight, and this is not the right lid, but fingertip tight means you're putting it on and you're doing that. You're tightening it like that. You're not going, argh! Or you're not using a tightener. This would use a tightener. You're not using a tightener, okay? Fingertip tight doesn't mean loose. It just means fingertip tight till it you swirl it with your fingertips until it catches and then give it one good quarter turn. Like that, to the best of your ability. If you over tighten your lids, they will buckle because they have to be fingertip tight because the pressure pushes air out of the jar and creates the correct vacuum as it begins to cool. If you put the lids on too tight, the air won't be able to be pushed out and the lids will buckle. Right? Siphoning off happens under two conditions. Thank you. Yes, I have a card for you. Give me a second, sweetheart. I need a first name, Crazy, because I'm not going to call you Crazy. Siphoning off is caused by two things. Opening your canner or depressurizing your canner too soon, too fast, or you haven't debubbled properly. Because if you don't debubble properly and there's little bubbles trapped in the bottom of your jar, the moment the pressure starts to build, the bubbles push up. And they push up so quick, they push liquid out. So you debubble properly and don't open your canner too soon, and you shouldn't have a siphoning problem. I volunteer at the food pantry. All the volunteers were given cases of peaches. We got over 300 peaches each. My wife and I have been freezing and canning for 2 days. Okay, Dean, that's awesome. All right. Crazy but not dangerous. It's pronounced Tanya. Okay, Tanya. Okay. For some reason, my hand just went and grabbed the animal oracle cards. Tanya, crazy but not dangerous. My hands are working pretty good today. I tell you, every time I get a good night's sleep, things work really well. Tanya. Tanya. Nope. Tanya. Whoa! Holy smokes. They just flew out. Okay. Tanya, you got 3 cards. 2 upright and 1 upside down. Okay? All right. Your first card, Tanya, I'm going to go through them quickly and then we'll do a deeper reading, okay? My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Did you get that? I'm not even going to expand on that. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. And those are really powerful words because remember, there's only two true emotions, and that's love and fear. And you can choose how to turn the fear into love, the trauma into growth, and the faith, and the conflict into growth, trauma into healing, and fear into love. So that's your first card. Your second card is I am the dreamer of my dream. That's pretty self-explanatory. It's like saying I am the architect of my own future, or I am the master of my own destiny. You are the dreamer of your dream. Only you can make them happen. And the last one was the universe has my back, and it's upside down. Do you know why it's upside down, Tanya? Because you're having trouble believing that your faith is as powerful as it is. Your faith is very powerful. And you are the master of your own destiny. You just have to trust that the universe has your back. This is the part you're having a problem with. You're having a problem because if you don't trust that the universe has your back, then what good is your faith? Okay, everything is based on your trust that if you fall, you will be caught, or you will learn how not to fall that way again. Okay? I hope that made sense. Crazy but not dangerous. Okay, Aline, take care, sweetheart. So anyway, folks, this is your second live stream today. So I'm gonna get off here because Howie's on his way home, and he's bringing home his last 3 burgers. He's out of buns except hot dog buns. We'll make it work, but I'm going to make some fries in the air fryer, and that's going to be we're gonna have hamburgers and French fries. I hope your readings resonated with you. Okay. Bev, you are a gifted reader. Yep. Jump and the net will appear. Thanks for the reading. Good. Right? The universe, your faith is more powerful than you think. It will move mountains. Faith will move mountains. Okay? Love will tell you where to put them. All right. You know what? Now is the time. I'm going to do a prayer. Now, hi, Sherry. Barefoot. You don't have to stay for this. This is not about religion. This is about you, with you connecting to your faith and me connecting to mine. And together, we reach across the universe, across the world, across the internet, and we join hands and hearts. And we share the love that comes from our faith. And this is spiritual nourishment, guys. This isn't religion. Okay? Because religion has rules and boxes. This has no rules. This is us joining hands and asking the creator of your understanding to keep us safe, healthy, happy, and moving forward in light in these times of darkness and chaos, okay? So, for all those who care to, please help me close with some spiritual nourishment. All right? Let's do some. I gotta blow my nose first. I have almost no nose hair, so when I do deep breathing through my nose always gets runny. I blow my nose a lot, not because it runs, but because it does run, because I have no nose hairs. Can ketchup... That's Howie. Hang on. Yes, hang on a second. Hi, are you on your way home? You just passed where? Okay, well, you're going to take a half an hour to get everything put back in order anyway. So I'll start peeling. I'm just closing my live stream. Okay, and I can't wait to see you. I miss you. It's TV time. I love you. Drive safe. Okay, bye. He has that so that if my phone is on Do Not Disturb, he can get a hold of me. So, let's do some deep breathing. As breathe as you can comfortably, okay? Breathe in love. Breathe out fear. Breathe in peace. Breathe out chaos. Hey, God, creator and source of all. How's it going? Thank you, God, for getting me one step closer to live streaming on Rumble. I appreciate the fact that you're making me work for it. And you're making me, learn new things. God, we had a really lovely live stream today. There was a lot of talk about faith and clarity and love and fear. And God, we just want you to know that wherever you are in our lives, we are so grateful that you fill us with your love and your light. And we're so grateful that you allow us to come together and celebrate love and sharing in knowledge. These are really important when there's a lot of times in these worlds where we don't feel there's a lot of people left in our lives that we can talk to clearly and with authenticity. And there's a lot of people out there, God, who are having a real hard time being just cemented down. I'm feeling it, cemented down with fear and confusion and lack of direction because of all the chaos that's going on in the world right now. So God, we lift everybody up to you that's having a hard time, us and them. We lift all of those people up to you that are suffering under the cloud of chaos and fear and neglect and rejection and health issues and money issues and government fears of what's going on in the world. So God, we please fill them and us with the light of your love. Even if they don't know where it's coming from, we will hold them up for you, God, so that you can fill us all with the light of your love. And that as we go forward into the week ahead, that we will recognize the moments that you touch our lives. When the sun breaks through a cloud, when a bumblebee lands on a flower or a blossom, when we harvest something new from our garden, or when we get an unexpected lovely visit from a family friend or a neighbor. All of those things, as we know, is you working in our lives to keep us in contact and healthy and happy and whole. Please, God, allow us to see you in our daily lives, and we will make it. So thank you, God, for your love and your light and the joy and the laughter that you give us every day. We know everything else is just chaos, right? So we will continue to celebrate the loving and joyful things, no matter how small, no matter how big in our lives. And that is one way we will always be connected with you. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. Amen. Namaste. Shalom. Peace be with you. Merry meet, merry part. Walk in the shining light of God's love. Whatever language we use, it should always be the language of love to each other and to God. Why? Because love is the answer. It's always been the answer. When we're angry, button it until we can figure out how to handle the situation with love. When we are, someone cuts us off in traffic, button before you react. Maybe that person's rushing to somebody's bedside who's dying. We don't know. Okay? We only see part of the picture. God sees all. Okay? So we have to trust that everything we're showing or being shown is something that we have to figure out a way of handling it, filtering it through love. Take those moments as a personal challenge. All right? This is Mrs. Wolfie from Life with the Wolfies saying, I got to go peel taters because Papa's coming home with burgers. And we're going to have burgers and fries for supper in front of the TV. So I better get on it. Mwah! Take care. God bless. And thank you so much for the tips. It always helps, especially on this channel right now, because there was a whole, almost a month. There was a whole section of time where I wasn't allowed to post, I wasn't allowed to upload, and I wasn't allowed to do live streams, and my income flatlined. So I'm not asking for money. I'm just saying I'm really grateful. Thank you very, very much. Take care. God bless. Mwah!